Well, hello everybody. It's Doug Rucker with PressureWashingSchool.com and DougRuckerStore.com, located right here in the Houston, Texas area. We're in Porter, Texas, which is just a little bit north of the Humble, Kingwood area. We're right near the 59 North Park exit. So if you're ever in the area and want to talk shop, or we can help you with any of your pressure washing or soft washing needs, then please stop on by and visit us. You could also email us at info@DougRuckerStore.com or call or text us 281-612-1223. We're open Monday through Thursdays, 9 until noon, and then from 1 until 3. Fridays we're open 9 to noon. But if you ever need something, an emergency situation, we can sometimes work it out and meet you after hours, or have one of our neighbors give it to you if we're not here and they're here. So anyway, today we're going to do a little video on how to replace a soft wash check valve if you're using like the King Slinger, the Big Slinger, the Softy. We've had quite a few not requests, but we've had some people call and need to change their check valves and ask, is that something that I can do? And it absolutely is. So we'll show you, and this will apply pretty much to any type of soft wash valve system that you may be using. So Raimondo and I have that coming up next. Hey, don't forget, coming up September 13th, that's just in a few days, is our next hands-on training school right here in Houston. That's hands-on as well as classroom training. And so you'll get to use, see, feel the equipment that we use on a regular basis. We have all kinds of different equipment that we show you and let you use and play around with. And then we have we provide lunch for you, and then we go into the classroom time where I teach how to clean a house, how to clean a roof, how to clean concrete and hardscape, and then as well as property protection. So that's September 13th right here in Houston, Texas. And then September 20th we have the Georgia Pressure Washing School, which will be the same exact thing as here. Judd West will be teaching that. That'll be our first time in Georgia, so looking forward to that as well. So whichever one's closer to you now, we have two different training locations. And then we also have the online video school with over 200 something videos that will help you drastically cut your learning curve. Have had that for about 12 years, and just tons and tons of content that will help you get your business started. And then of course, anytime you pay to attend and come to my school here, or take the online video school, the all course bundle or company bundle, then you have the opportunity, you have a mentor for life. I'm always here to help you with any time you have questions, just need help with something, you can call me, email me, text me, whatever you need. All right. And then we have the point training, personal, on-site, individual, next level training. And so that's where we come to your job site, or you can come out and we'll find a job site and go out and train you individually on an actual job site. So many opportunities if you're starting your business. Just go to PressureWashingSchool.com for any of our training sessions. If you have questions, you can email me, learn@PressureWashingSchool.com, and I'll be certain to reply back to you as quick as I possibly can. Okay, guys, what we're gonna do is get me in the picture. So we're gonna show you how to change a check valve, because I've had a couple of guys that actually, after our last couple of videos, discovered that their check valves were actually cracked, and that was what was causing air leaks. So on the phone, a couple guys asked me, you know, I need to change the check valve out. Is that something I can do? Absolutely. It's pretty simple. So we thought we'd show you real quick on the Softy how to do it. And then it's pretty much the same thing on the King Slinger or the Big Slinger, but we'll show you that as well. There's just one step you got to do that would be different on the King Slinger and Big Slinger. So let's get in. And what we're using for this tool is we're using these pipe vise pliers that we use. I actually sell, but I use these a lot. They're great pliers, much better than using these old-fashioned channel locks. We have those too. And we also use these Niplex, where they're smooth channel locks and they don't, you know, bite in and rough up things. So that's the main channel locks we use, is these, the pipe vise, and we also have the Niplex. We don't use those old style too much, but every now and then we do, depending on what we're loosening or whatever, and we don't want to scratch it all up or whatever. So I'm gonna let Raimundo get into showing you how to replace the check valves. For video's sake, we've already done some loosening up, or Raimundo has already done some loosening up to make it a little bit easier, but he's still going to show you the steps of what you need to loosen.
So the first thing I do, I just kind of like to break in the glue out of the thread. So I just use those nip picks and these pliers right here, the pipe vise, just gonna break it down a little bit. First, you gotta lose this, the valve.
And so what you did is you put one of the sets on the little, the words, that's the check valve, but it's got the pattern there where you can get your pliers around it.
So I do that first, get those loose a little bit. Then I take this off and I can just get everything off easily.
So basically disconnecting it from the valve. That way you don't have to take the whole valve system off of the base.
Because we're not even doing anything to the valve. Then I just take this clip off, open this clip, put the hose out. And then once it's already loose, I can get it out with my hands, or I can use the pipe vise to get them loose. That's how I'll get it off. And with these nip picks, I can just break down the
bottom part of the check valve.
That's how I take my check valves off.
So the check valve is off, and so now you would take your new one. We're going to use the same one we took off because there's nothing wrong with this check valve.
Or if you're just doing maintenance and want to do like put new true blue in it, I would just clean it up really good. In case there's nothing wrong, just get some true blue. You don't really need that much. You can just put a little bit of it.
Yeah, this True Blue we use is great because it's a sealant, adhesive, it's chemical resistant. We've been using this for quite a few years. I like putting big globs on them, but you just put a little bit.
I just put a little bit in all the way around. I make sure the glue is all over the threads. Then I just go back and put that one on. And make sure the arrow is pointing the way the flow is going. So in this case, it's going to go down.
So yeah, that arrow is very important. Make sure you don't install it facing up. It needs to be facing down. And you just snug it up.
All the way in with my hands.
If you don't want to get it too tight, right, or it could crack.
You can go all the way in, but not too tight.
Yeah, don't get to the point where you have to force it.
That's how it's supposed to look. Then I do the same thing on the top.
So whenever you have a system like this, no matter what it is, soft D, the king slinger, the big slinger, or some other type of system, with these check valves, you need to always have a couple spare on hand, because like I've always said, when these things have a problem or they crack or develop a leak or whatever, it's always when you're on a job. It's never when it's just sitting in your driveway. So you want to have backups. Too many times I see guys have an issue and then they have to order them. They got to wait 2 or 3 days to get them in. So again, these are the male pipe thread check valves that we're using, like we talked about in previous videos. So we're not having to use any spacers or nipples between the top part and the bottom part. So that's like 4 different areas that could develop leaks. So we're eliminating 4 different areas.
That's how it's supposed to look.
So once that's done,
You can just put everything back.
and you're not using any True Blue on the valves itself,
No.
because they seal up and they have O-rings that will prevent them from leaking.
Make sure you don't lose the O-ring that's already inside the valves. That
Right.
comes off and you lose it, you're probably gonna have to replace the valve, and you can probably get air through there. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work properly.
And so he's just threading the valve pieces back onto the valve. We never had to remove the whole system like from the back, although you could do that if you wanted to. There's just 2 screws. There's a couple of screws in the back that hold the valves to the plate. And then he just put the hose
Back in the clip.
Are they able to see that? Back into the clip
Right here.
of the pump. The 12 volts have clips where the hose goes into on both sides, the inlet and the outlet side.
And if y'all want to do the top, I can take the top off as well, and you can see the O-rings is right here.
O-ring right there. Yep.
There's one on top and one on the bottom. Just like that.
So we've seen sometimes where these actual fittings, the nipples of these fittings will develop a leak, so you have to replace those. So you got to have backup parts to everything, guys. If not, you're going to be stuck and you're going to be down for a couple of days. And the worst thing to do is not be able to finish a job simply because you didn't have a backup part to something. So no matter what you're using, 1 is none, 2 is 1. So always have backup parts to all of your nozzles, downstream injectors, hoses, guns, unloaders. You got in this business, man, if you don't have backups, you're just going to be dead in the water. I tell you what, man, those pipe vise channel locks
They
are
hold.
great.
They're
And
the
it's not
best
like
ones.
with these, you have to like hold them really tight. Those pipe vise, you don't.
These pipe vise ones they bite really good, especially on metal.
Yeah,
The more tight that you get, the more they're gonna grab.
yep. All right, so while he's finishing that up, or not while he's finishing up, after he finishes that up, we're going to show you the one thing you have to do on the King Slinger in order to do the same repair. We're not going to go through this whole repair process or changing the check valve, but just show you what has to be disconnected at the pump so that you can change these the same easy way.
Sometimes you can see from the bottom how far you can go to thread the pieces together.
Why only sometimes?
Because on the check valve, you can't really tell right here on the bottom part. You can't really tell. On these ones, you can. You don't really have to tie this too tight. It only has to be hand tight because it has the O-ring in there, so it's not gonna get no air leaks.
All right, now we'll walk over to the King Slinger.
So right here we got the air diaphragm one. It's almost the same thing as the turbo pump. In here you can see there's 2 clips inside the manifolds. There's one on top, push it down, and there's another one on the bottom. You can just see here. Just push that one up. Make sure you keep holding that one up because it can. Once you move that manifold, that moves down and it locks the.
Yeah, so it's like you almost got to keep it up with your finger while you're pulling on it at the same time. It's almost 2 hands, isn't it? Let me hold the light.
Yes. And then the hose, you got to move it a little bit out of the way just to make it easier to move. And that's how it comes off. And you can see the clips better. Here's one, the one that you push up, and the one on the bottom you pull up. And to put it back, you do the same thing. Just push the clip up and the other one down. Put the manifold in. And with the help of a screwdriver, you can push down the bottom clip to lock it in, and it's not gonna come out no more. Same thing on the top one. On this one, you just gotta go up.
Just be careful using a screwdriver and don't go jabbing around there and forcing things because you don't want to break anything.
You don't need to use force. It's really easy just it just helps to push it down.
And by the way, guys, I have the King Slinger and Big Slinger or this air diaphragm pump. We have these manifolds because sometimes they crack and produce a leak as well. And so once you've pulled that out, then you can come over here because it's free. Now you can just do the same thing as we did on the other side. These are the old Asahi valves that we used to use. We don't use anymore, but they still work, so I haven't changed them. But anyway, so guys, that's how you replace check valves in your blend system, whether it's on a 1/2 inch or 3/4 check valves. It's the same thing. It just depends on if you've got an air diaphragm system, 12-volt system, whatever, but that's a basic, easy way to do it. All right, everybody, I hope this has been helpful for you. It's really easy to change these things out. Just remember to take your time. Don't over tighten things. Use the right sealant. All of that kind of stuff is very important. So again, I hope it's helped you guys. If it has, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you get notified when I come out with educational videos that can help you. And then also leave a like, leave a comment, all of that kind of stuff, okay? And then don't forget, if you need a CRM, project to payment is awesome. I've been using it for a while. It's only $20 a month, and you can actually get a free 90-day trial. Just sign up using my QR code or my link, and they'll give you a free 90-day trial. It's normally 30 days, but you'll get 90 days. And then we have some marketing packages available as well. You can go to DougRuckerMarketing.com for that. It will definitely help you in your business, whether you're starting or not. Several packages and also lots of shirts, hats, just all kinds of things that you can get from there, okay? Hey, y'all have a very, very blessed day and great rest of your week.